All right, this is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. First stream of the day. You can check out the film work at EDE-63. I've got Junior 213-4184 up first. Let's get it on.
To get things going, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And he won't quite make it to the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, Hill. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Running with Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
11 yards there, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On the ground, Kamara. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Hill on 3rd down. His pass caught at the 4. And boy, he is very close to the first down, but from where they're spotting that football.
Junior 213, 4184. Being extremely stingy on his defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, here's Hill. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
It's the score, Saints 7, 49ers 0. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Okay, let's see Junior's offense.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 7.
Trying to work me with that tight end.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I see you, Junior.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Good strike.
There to make the grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Okay, the score is tied. It's 7-7. 1 minute 56 seconds left. Junior is giving me fits.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Hill. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Throwing again is Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stop.
I think I'll hit him with the banana in the tailpipe play.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. To the air again, Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down at their own 19-yard line.
I need to hold him back.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And they say it's caught. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
Junior won't stop.
Now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. On the sneak is Garoppolo. Rushing touchdown.
And there it is.
Jimmy Garoppolo in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing.
And he's got the extra point. These be 3 seconds in the second quarter.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. A pick up the 5 that time and a first down. play action. Garoppolo. And can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
Oh, good juke.
Touchdown,
Junior has went up 20 to 14. I think he's trying to get this extra point.
Run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate
Extra point good.
right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Trying to go 1-0 streaming today.
Ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. Your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the into a double.
Oh, no.
Intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throw left side to start out. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Okay, going into the 4th quarter, the money quarter. I'm down 21 to 14, trying to get to 1-0 today.
watching the NFL.
I've got Junior 2134184. Hold me down. Again, at the end of the day, you can see your film work at EDE-63, and I'll be checking out the ranking of my opponent.
The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Completes it to Samuel. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Oh.
It's no good.
14-27.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
You can say the door is open, but
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And
halfway at best.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Hill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Saints. 44 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of thing.
And this is intercepted. And
and the door closes.
And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a short 3-yard pickup gets them up to the 15. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Coleman now. Coleman, the first down and a little extra.
And that's the boulder on the cave being shut down.
Add 6 to their lead.
As I recollect, partner, this game was tied at halftime, but obviously someone came out on fire to begin the second half.
The switch was flipped, a long touchdown there, and now all of a sudden they're up 3 scores.
3 scores, and I'm not sure they're going to be headed the way that they're playing.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is going to be close. And 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And around the goal line, especially.
And add insult to injury.
Best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here at 32. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right near the 17-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42-14.
42. Saints 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is
So I come right out of the first game
following the touchdown.
and get a drubbing.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Now I'm crying inside.
Like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But
Come on, get away from him.
like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One last throw here for Hill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He'll take this to the
GG.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Give out the accolades. Let's go check and see what his ranking was. Junior's ranking 2,108, respectfully. 175 wins, 165 losses. Let's get back into it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has its...
Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the South Side. Looks like we were desynced. Let's try it again.
Just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. How did the lady go miss? How she emergency mix? Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they know what I...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the South Side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. You can check out your film work at EDE-63. I'm 0-1 today's stream. This is the second stream of the day. Up next is Baltimore and Orkla Movement 5, or Orkla Movement 5. Let's get it on.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
Ugh.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Kamara. Oh, good move. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Arc of movement 5 is giving me
Three of them being
fits.
sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Hill. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hill now operating from the red zone. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down now, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Okay, let the big boy do
We
it.
give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
This will be caught at about the 5.
Oh,
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7. Ravens
get that extra point so I can
to kick off Jordan.
After the touchdown, wants to
feel better about myself.
taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on down. Give me that ball out.
Ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be out just shy of the 40.
Good run.
It's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, He was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Right back to Dobbins on first. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
All right.
I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder.
I didn't think he was going to try to field goal anyway, but he did.
But not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice. We just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Hill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I'm going to have to go with the banana in the tailpipe play.
Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Gets this to his receiver, Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Okay.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Out of the gun.
There's an open man. Yes.
Touchdown,
All right. Trying to go 1-1.
Stretch that lead out further.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
You got Orca movement 5.
14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Good movement.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Come on, gotta get him. Somebody else get up there. Get that ball out.
And now look at this. Big gain.
Yes. Now turn around, turn around, turn around. Get away from him. Get away from him.
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about
cookie jar hand.
Finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run.
Come on.
And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin.
Get that first down.
The Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Hill.
Yeah.
Caught at about the 5.
Again, at the end of the game, I'll be giving out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my opponent.
It's good for only a couple.
At the Ravens' 5-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Good quarterback.
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is
bootleg.
they gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Get that ball, get that ball.
Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, Dobbins.
Get that ball out.
But not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 21. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Get that ball.
He'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And
Oh,
into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
good run.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had
Uncle
to
Movement 5
to
is
get back in this game.
hit his extra point. Score 7-14. I'm trying to go 1-1 today on streams, and he is still trying to win.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. As we get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Let's see that replay.
They have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Now, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job done by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Could just sit on it here. Could they? Had to throw the ball, throw it down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A 10th carry for Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit.
It's going to look that way to see if they can continue this already strong drive. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver. He's able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Ooh, thank you, sir. I needed that. You were trying to get too close.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about the time they had the football.
We're supposed to be playing to have fun. You trying to win.
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football instead of throwing the chance, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, 2-minute warning.
Time coaching the state of Ohio with one sin.
Fourth quarter.
If you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He won't kiss it on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, good juke.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Oh, get that ball out.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Good throw.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Okay.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere.
If he gets this extra point, it'll be 14-21, 53 seconds left. It means I might have to walk the dog.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers
Onside kick.
on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Okay, he gave up.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
All right, this is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming live to you on YouTube. I've got SBG WAP. Up next, I am 2-1. Trying to go to 3-1. Let's get it on.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Hill. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the ground, this is Camara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hill into heavy traffic,
man.
Intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Oh, Chicago. South side.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And that play will
See, I'm a 58-year-old gamer, so don't hurt me, Hammer.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And
Where are you from?
But doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
So what?
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Where'd you say you was from?
The Saints offense on the field
Oh.
to get their drive started. And they were intercepted the first time.
DC?
Football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
Is that
so go back on the attack.
the District of Columbia?
That you believe will be successful.
Oh, so you was down there with the insurgents.
On 2nd down, Camara. And they'll take him down at the 31.
I appreciate that.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, New Orleans.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
All right, first quarter's over. The second quarter.
After one on EA Sports.
Score 0-0.
first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Running with Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. From the gun, Hill. And it's caught. And the Saints are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down.
Yeah, I had to try to stop that.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he will make his
Come on, fat boy.
where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I'm a greedy old man.
First, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the... And this is going to be
the field goal.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he's back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's...
That's good advice.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Saints nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hill. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. This will be caught at about the 6. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back of the back.
Okay, with 51 seconds left in the second quarter, it's tied again. And
that is going to tie our game as we approach
SPG WAP is driving me nuts.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh.
Way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play.
You got 38 seconds left. Don't go for the field goal.
7 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Samuels. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. Stops with 10 seconds left.
To the sideline and incomplete. Marcus Williams on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On the carry, it's Samuels. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Okay.
So with 1 second left in the half,
and it's good. Going to the second half, 3rd quarter. SPG, wow, is up 10-7. Yep.
Second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Why you gotta talk like that out loud?
And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself,
get that ball out.
if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Well, they always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Samuels. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, good strike.
6-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 53 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
You keep thinking that. You ain't missed yet. 17-7. I'm trying to go to 3-1. He trying to take me to 2-2.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. A shotgun snap for Hill.
Yes, come back for that ball, baby.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the 35-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Kamara.
The ball.
Be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, New Orleans.
Hill. Sanders has it over the middle.
Hold on, yes.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Kamara.
Jump over that line.
They were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he is the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Burton taking it in. And the Saints are back within a score. Bloods to try to add the PAT. And this is up and good.
All right, it's the play good. Going into the fourth quarter, the money quarter. The score is 14-17.
Has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they need.
I needed that. Get down.
It's off by Malcolm Jenkins. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Told you I'm an old man.
They're in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Why you gotta talk like that out loud?
Open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got
that sounds good.
And sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On on the ground, Kamara.
Oh.
Get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Saints.
They'll run. This is Kamara.
Oh.
2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Kamara in the pass.
Get away from him.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
There we go.
Back to throw. And he'll take
Alrighty.
it into the end zone for the Saints.
Now we can be friends again.
23 yards for the touchdown. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Okay, it's 21-17. SPG WAP has 1 minute and 28 seconds.
You also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run the offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Roethlisberger to throw. Hitting Juju on the and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Just go ahead and concede, man. Go with your mouth. Do what you got to do.
Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
Completion here to Claypool. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Samuels. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is in
40 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. 4th quarter. I had to go to 3-1 or 2-1.
Exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Samuels again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown.
Ugliness.
Seconds. That one should just about put a capper on this game.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Saints 21.
Well now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Rough ride to that.
And with time to factor here late, he'll just take a knee. And
I stream MLB The Show 21 also.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh.
Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An important play right
Nope.
here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One last throw here for Hill. He's going to let it fly.
You're the only one that can get to it. GG.
Defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every...
SPG WAP, rank 6,673.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Touch on my truck with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you stay
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now, he'll handle the honors to get us started, and we are underway from the Superdome. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by
Right, it's got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live to you On YouTube, you can check out your film work at EDE-63. I am 2-2. Fifth game coming up. It's all money, MAC 10 with Dallas. Let's get it on.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Escapes the defender. Touchdown.
Yes.
New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 69 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates.
All right, 7
shaking their heads a little bit because now you're
to nothing. I'm trying to go 3-2 now. I'm currently 2-2.
That was a tremendous run.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Ooh,
Get this well
good throw.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field and have got him right there in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball,
and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
So he does a quarterback sneak. He gets in. Goes for the extra point. And it's good.
Nice job of
all money in MAC 10.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Tied to score 7-7. Dallas. Kick it off.
Almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Hill. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
We haven't been off with the lawyer because
they are going for it. Here's Hill. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Camaro.
Oh.
And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to the ground, it's Camaro. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes...
All money in, Mac 10, being very stingy with his defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. It's a jet sweep. Sanders. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. It was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Hill. He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return
good pick.
Right at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
They've got second and 12 from the 36.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Prescott from the gun, eluding the pressure right. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now Prescott on fourth down. We've hit the 2-minute mark for the first time. Knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at half. halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
Oh, good flag. I'll take that. You go.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board.
Oh.
So let's see if it changes a little bit for this.
Good throw.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Prescott. And to the left side here, Wilson.
Oh, good juke.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flushed out right. Past the 20. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Yes.
Will be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is Tony Pollard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first.
There's nobody over there?
Inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to that 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
Okay.
They were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Oh, he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this carries into the end zone. They'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints
Mixed extra point.
ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my. Hold on to that ball.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Hill.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points out of bounds, that would feel disappointing.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target,
and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield and felt incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb,
27 yards. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has been a lot.
Game 19-7.
That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over.
Somebody's got to be coming up.
He ends up getting the
touchdown. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Can he just extra point?
Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy.
That just makes it 14-19. That extra point that they missed will come in handy in the fourth quarter.
On his third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You're going to have to pretty hard for that to stand up in court.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Look at this.
He'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
And who did? Listen, I wanted you to know that
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Cooper was the target there, and that'll bring up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Listen, if you were able to do teammates, and we are able to secure a case on the strength of your information, then I see the reason why we cannot.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down.
Get that ball.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
First down throw for Prescott. First down to his left. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking
Yes.
sideline, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
Maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I heard that if you don't please.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd and 10, Hill. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Hill. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. Now, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Kamara on the passing game. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once more. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was John 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. They get the clock here inside 2 minutes, and your time minutes, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you're in terms of the scoreboard, the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
After the touchdown, he wants to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Here's Hill now after the interception. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And there as it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Chidobe with a pick. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball. And maybe
this is caught at the 20. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And the whole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On second down, Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Elliott. And free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you'll go to the
Oh, that's it.
Really lost, but this is not a situation where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1 last throw here for Hill. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.
Oh, GG.
The final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very.
And our knees and elbows.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart on my sleeve. I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that grip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a piggy ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in me. Eating blood across it where the blood dealer just stay turned like, you know, I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go, we don't need to silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's It's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain. They amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Right. It's crystal clear.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my car, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't write to you. It's all a lot, tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart, it's not hard to find. My new people try to define infrastructure right. I don't got time, infrastructure right. I don't got time. It's all too. I'm talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say.